What's up, guys? Chris Overstreet here, and we have a special announcement that we're going to be sharing with you. But first, do this before we even begin to announce what is coming up. Let me know where you're tuning in right now from. We want to be able to share with you some special announcements that's coming up with Compassion to Action. I cannot wait to be able to share with you what God is doing right now. Type in the area that you're viewing in right now. We want to share with you some exciting things. As you're jumping on, let me greet you right now. As you're jumping in, let me know who you are, where you're tuning in from. Here's a special announcement that we want to give to you. There is some exciting things that are happening here in the Northwest that I believe that's going to travel all over America. Darnell, good to be able to see you. Bobby, good to see you from Casper, Wyoming. Linda Matthews, be able to get. It's so good to be able to see you. Brandon, good to see you. Kevin, good to see you. Peter, good to see you. God bless you, Peter. You're a man of God. Lance Dutton, so good to be able to see you. Let me know as you're jumping on where you're tuning in from as well. We've got a special announcement to be able to share with you. Valerie, so good to be able to see you. Portland, Oregon. A part of our news is about Portland, Oregon. Valerie, Scott, so good to be able to see you. Blessings on you from Washington, Vancouver, Washington, our backyard. It's so good to be able to have you on right now. Guys, here's the deal. I want to share with you the special announcement that we are sharing with you right now. You know, over the years, in the last few years, we have seen such craziness in America, just absolutely craziness. And we have seen, destruction. We've seen hopelessness. You know, we had family members that were infected, if you will, what took place in 2020. I mean, 2020. I mean, we lost individuals in our own family. There's been hurt. There's been pain. But you know what? God always does something in the midst of hurt and pain. God can turn things around with purpose. And I want to just say right now that in the Portland area and the Vancouver, Washington area and America and beyond, there are children, there are families that are in need of the simple gospel. And here's the special announcement that we wanted to bring to you. As you can see right behind me, we have our gospel truck stage that we got a few years ago because of people just like you that said, I want to get behind the gospel going around America. And we took the gospel truck last year to 31 plus locations. We helped serve other ministries. We came alongside of them. Now God has put it in our heart to be able to get these smaller gospel trucks that are smaller to be able to get into apartment complexes that are in areas in Portland, Vancouver, Washington that are in need. I want to tell you, every child deserves to be able to hear the gospel of Jesus Christ. Every family deserves to hear the gospel of Jesus Christ. And as we know, society is trying to convince children of other things. And why not us, you and I, be the ones that says, let's reach children for the gospel, the goal of the gospel. It's now. It's time now. And so we have this vision, this desire. Let's get smaller gospel trucks and let's get them into neighborhoods in Vancouver, Washington, and in Portland. And let's begin to have these block parties. So the special announcement is this: because of individuals like you that said, we want to help, we are right now in the process. It's under production right now in Dallas. We got a smaller version gospel truck and it's going to be ready in June. So mid-June, which is so close. It's just a few weeks away. In a few weeks, we're going to have our smaller version gospel truck that we're going to be going into neighborhoods and parks and holding block parties. This is going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be incredible. We're planning on doing at least 15 different block parties this summer alone, just in our area. But God has given us a vision in the next 10 years. We want to be able to see every state in America have a Compassion to Action gospel truck. We have a vision to be able to have hubs all over America where these gospel trucks are in cities, reaching children and reaching families. Here's the deal. When you reach a child, you reach a family. And when you reach a family, you reach a block. So God's placed this vision inside of us, a compassionate action to be able to go into areas. Some of the areas that we're going to be going into are areas where there has been violence, gunshots, reports of murder. And we just feel this compassion to be able to get out and reach as many people as possible. Time is short and eternity is at hand. So here's what we're asking. We're asking, would you be a part of joining this vision? We already had some people step up and donate some money. We've got a truck under production. It's happening, but we need some more money. We need to be able to have $279,000, which will be able to cover our whole operational costs for this summer and beyond with these new gospel trucks. These gospel trucks, as we roll in, we're going to have block parties, we're going to have giveaways, we're going to provide food, we're going to have hip hop dancers, we're going to have music, we're going to have incredible things that's going to be taking place, raffles, we're going to raffle off stuff. And the reason why we want to do this is because we feel it is essential to reach neighborhoods in Vancouver, Washington, and Portland with the simple gospel. I want you to know this right now. There are children in neighborhoods that have never heard the gospel before. There are children that have never heard the simplicity of the gospel, and there are adults that have never heard the gospel. We cannot wait for them to get inside of a church building. We must go to them. There is an urgency in the spirit, and that is for us to go to reach them. You know, eternity is so real. Heaven is real and hell is real. And I just want to encourage you right now, be a part of this vision. We are raising $279,000 by June 2nd. And we can't do this without you. There's going to be a link that's going to pop up. And I want to encourage you, please be a part of this vision. Join this vision, share this vision, join the campaign. We're rolling out the campaign. And that is, and by June 2nd, for us to be able to have all the funds, $279,000, that is going towards reaching the lost, holding block parties. And I'm not just talking about little simple block parties. I'm talking about block parties that are done with excellence, and that block parties that not only are reaching communities, but also are training up and equipping individuals to be able to do the same thing. The gospel truck that we have designed will only take around 15 minutes to be able to set up. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And the reason why we designed it that way is we want to equip as many people as possible to get out in the highways and the byways and to be able to hold these block parties. Now, I've been doing this for around 20 years. And in this next season of my life, what I'm doing is I'm positioning myself as a simple guide. It's not about me preaching on the gospel trucks. It is about how can we raise up as many messengers as possible and see them spread out all over America. This one that we're starting with is going to be the prototype of what we sense in our heart that is going to spread across America. I want you to dream with me. I want you to be a part of this vision with me. Can you imagine every state in America being covered, every state in America having gospel talks, and every state in America having teams that are preaching the gospel? But we got to start somewhere. We've got to start somewhere, and that is starting here in the Northwest where we're at. Would you join this vision? Would you give today? We can't do what we're doing apart from you. Be a hero, be a part of the vision, so into this. I want to tell you, you see, when some child receives the gospel, that child begins to share with other children that are in school that have never heard the gospel. You see, in Vancouver, Washington, in the Portland, Oregon area, children after school have the opportunity to learn witchcraft. They have an opportunity at clubs to be able to learn how to practice witchcraft. It's not okay. It's not okay that the school system is allowing children to learn how to practice witchcraft. And it's not okay for children to have indoctrination of things about their identity that have no biblical foundation. we have to stand up and we have to go with the compassion of Jesus Christ into these neighborhoods. And instead of complaining about something, we want to do something. Instead of shouting and complaining, and we want to do something. We want to be aggressive with the gospel. We want to get into the neighborhoods. We want to reach people. And we also want to teach people how to do the same thing. So would you join us? There's a link coming up here right now. Would you join us in this vision? And that is to be able to reach communities across America, starting in Vancouver and in Portland, Oregon. We're excited about what God's going to do. Lives are going to be changed, and you are going to be a part of it. And we're excited. I cannot wait to be able to roll into these neighborhoods. We've got 15 plus block parties getting ready to be scheduled out right now. I cannot wait to roll into these neighborhoods and to see kids and see their parents impacted by the power of the gospel. We're going to have block parties that's going to be giving away raffles. We're going to raffle off stuff. Many of you guys know that we've done raffles before where we've actually given tablets away. We've given computers away. We've given supplies away. We've given food away. We're going to have block parties where we're going to do food stuff. It's going to be an absolute party. Live music. It's going to be a party. And we're excited about the greatest miracle. And this is them starting a relationship with Jesus Christ. Time is short, eternity is real. We see different things that are happening around all across the world right now. We see the war that's in Ukraine. We see people suffering. We see different things happening. And I'm reminded that my grandma, Stephanie's grandma, went to be with the Lord just recently. But while she was in Germany, there was an evangelist from America that was moved with compassion. While Hitler was doing his thing, she fled from Germany, and there was an evangelist from America that came and preached the gospel, and that's how she got saved. And I can't but help think about the children that are going to get saved at these block parties and how it's going to impact families. Should be a part of this. Share this vision. You can go to our website, compassiontoaction.com. You can click on the give button as well. And we're excited about what God is going to do. This is going to be rolling out, and our goal is to be able to have everything ready by June 2nd. We love each and every one of you guys. Share this vision. Love you guys. And I can't wait to show the pictures and the videos of what God's going to do in the neighborhoods. Lives is going to be changed. God bless you guys. Thanks so much for being a part of this vision.